everyone, I am coming to you obviously live. Just wanted to do probably just a really short video because I'm kind of in a hurry, but you probably can notice it looks like I'm in a vehicle, which I am. Getting ready to go get some groceries before we head out of town for a special little getaway. But I wanted to come to you because I wanted to show you some things that I actually utilize in my car, in my vehicle. We use them all the time. So I wanted to first of all talk to you. I call this my egg, but this is actually called the Orb diffuser, and it's an amazing product. And what I love about it is it's not like other diffusers. Other diffusers you get in your car, actually you don't really always put water inside, which is what I was really wanting. And when I was working with Young Living, I was super excited that it actually has water. And then it's got like a little place on the back that you can see, you know, how much is in there and how much is not. So I've already filled it and I've already added my oil, and I love it because like when you get in your car, like earlier today we had takeout and we were taking it home. We got back in the car, I was like, ugh, it smelled like oil, like French fry grease or something. I was like, disgusting. And I realized this was out and I was like, oh my goodness, we need to put oil in here. So you just fill it up with water. There's a little line inside of here, and I always carry in my car a couple oils. And so the oils that I love to use are Thieves. Thieves is my absolute favorite oil. This is an immune oil, and it helps with your immune system. It helps ward off ickies. It's just really great. So we use this one in our house at night when we sleep, but I also use it in my car when I'm traveling. And then sometimes I love peppermint. So I might even mix the two, but the one thing I do want to warn you about that we discovered is because you're in a more confined space, you don't need as much. So like if you're in your house diffusing, you're in a 500 square foot room or whatever, you can put 4, 5, 6 drops in. But when you're in your car in just a little small space, you put 5 drops in there, everybody's going to be choking. So that is not used to oils. If you're used to them, you might be fine with it. My husband got in, he was like, whoa, because he's not around them as much as I am. So I would recommend 2 to 3 drops to start in the Orb diffuser when you're diffusing in your car, simply because of the fact that, I'm going to turn my radio down, simply because of the fact that you may not be used to them. So how this works is there is a little button, it's right here, and when you turn it on, it diffuses, and that's the intermittent mode, and it's just like on and off. You can kind of see what it's doing. If I push it again, which I will, it's going to light up green. This little light is green. It's hard to see. When it's lit up green, that means it just constantly, you see it's not stopping. So if I push it again, it turns it off. So I'm going to put it one time on the intermittent mode. And I have it leaning forward. You can still see it diffusing, but because I'm holding it crooked, it's not coming out quite so strong. And if I turn it on steady, it's gonna go. Just the way I'm holding it. So, alright, well let me set this down, but this is something I use in my car to travel with all the time. We go on trips and stuff. I love that because it's like a nice air freshener that's all natural and it doesn't stink and give you a headache. So another thing we utilize in the car is I just have this little bag that I keep my oils in. I got it at the bookstore or wherever. I make the rollers out of the premium starter kit oils that I got, and we make these immunity rollers. Just this evening, Ashley was like, my tummy hurts, and so I keep these in my car, and we use them, you know, if your kids don't feel good. It's all natural, plant-based. It's wonderful. Great for small children, great for adults, great for everybody. And so this is the tummy roller, and so basically what you do, sorry, my phone is acting up. What you do is, if this was your tummy right here, let's just say my little spot is your belly button, you just simply roll it all around that area, like so. And then you just leave it on there. You can rub it in a little bit if you'd like, but it helps with stomach troubles. And we utilize this quite a bit, and almost always magic. It's like magic. It takes my tummy ache away. Another oil that I love is the Head and Muscle. So if I'm in my car and I have a headache, my head's hurting, I'll take this one and I'll show you. I'll roll it on my temples, like right in here in this area. I will often roll it up here or on the sides of my nose, even on the back of my neck. and it's got a lot of peppermint in it, and peppermint is great for that. If I have a sore muscle, if something's hurting, like say my shoulder, I'd rub it on my shoulder. So I use the Head and Muscle. Wellness Keeper, this one is so great with school that's starting and your kids are going to be around all those ickies. I utilize this a lot at home at night before bedtime. We'll stick it on the bottoms of our feet, but if I'm not feeling good and we're in the car, I just sometimes pull this out, or if I'm on a trip and I forgot to pack this in my suitcase, I always have a spare. So I love this one, but the two that we utilize most in the vehicle is the one for like our headaches and the one for our belly aches. So those are two of the products I use, along with the diffuser I just showed you. Then the next thing, of course, if you're a parent, any of you ever used hand sanitizer? Wave at me, do something. Anyone ever used a regular hand sanitizer? Well, it is not really the greatest for you. I was one of those moms that every time my kids got in the car when they were little, I got one of those wipies and they would like suck on them when they were little. I hate to admit that. My oldest daughter is married now, but she did. She would suck on those wipes, and I'm like, I am mortified when I think about it now. But at any rate, then I migrated into, let's just get the hand sanitizer, Walmart or at the mall, the nice little cute ones, you know, at that store. They got the little things on them. So we migrated to that until I learned better, because that stuff is very toxic for children. Do you really want them sucking on their fingers or putting their fingers in the mouth when they've got like alcohol on the ends of their fingers? It's poison. You know, you're letting your kids do that, and then whatever you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream. It takes about 20 plus seconds, depend upon what it is, where it's applied on your body. Some places absorbs a little faster than others. So any rate, when you put that stuff on your kids' hands, or when you put it on yours, it's going into your bloodstream and it's not healthy. I was just at my doctor recently. She's an endocrinologist, and I was like, there was hand sanitizer on the wall, and she didn't use it. She was using something else, and I was like, that smelled like lavender, because I recognized the scent. And she's like, yeah, I won't use that hand sanitizer. Who knows what's in it? It's disgusting. So she also utilizes a natural plant-based sanitizer. So what I do in my car, which is the last product I'm going to show you, and I've made I carry these in my car. My husband has some in his too. This is just like a hand sanitizer spray that's made from the Thieves Household Cleaner, if you've ever heard me talk about it. This is so much cheaper and it's healthier. And it's really a simple product. You buy it in a container, and then you put it in, I'm going to show you what you put in. You put it in something like this, and you can clean your counters, your windows, you can clean your outside of your apples. It's that safe. Like, it's food safe, it's everything safe. So you know that your children are going to be safe, you're going to be safe. So I put it in a big bottle like this in my house, but then when I come to my car, I transfer them into smaller bottles, because I don't want people to think I'm crazy carrying around a big bottle. But I do really keep this big one in my car, because the reason is when I go clean my car, sometimes I utilize this on my windows. So, but y'all don't tell anybody that, okay? Don't tell them I carry the big bottle around. This is what we use on our hands, but it's the same thing. Okay, so this, what I do with this, I know I'm really crazy. If you have known me for any length of time, you will know that I've been crazy all my life. I'm still crazy. Okay, so what you do is so simple. It's just simple, guys, and it's cheap. You just simply spray it on one of your hands, and then you rub it just like you would sanitizer. And it's wonderful. It has like a cinnamon smell, and it's great. So we have done away with that nasty sanitizer. So that's kind of the end of what I wanted to share with you guys today. Those are just some things I carry in my car. And I love these products because they're so natural. Everyone in my car is going to receive the health benefits of diffusing with the Orb diffuser. They're also going to receive the benefits of, when they're with me, they get to use my Thieves hand sanitizer. And if anyone is ever sick, I've got all my little rollers in here if they've got a belly ache or something like that. And then I just keep these in my car so they can fill up my diffuser. So, love these products. They have been life-changing for me for the past 8 months or so, and I highly recommend them. If you need to know how to make any of these things, let me know. I'm glad to help you out anytime, but I better get inside because I gotta get my groceries. So, and I'm not buying hand sanitizer. The one thing I also skip now, just about every single product that I use, I don't have to lug home laundry detergent, cleaners, all those nasty toxic things. I don't have to lug home anymore, which is great because I'm using the natural plant-based products. So if you happen to be going to the grocery store, flag me down. I'll be inside. I've got about 30 minutes before I got to pick up my daughter from her Bible study. And we will chat at you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.